You're listening to the Career Musician Podcast with creator and host, Nomad. With 20-plus years of experience in the music industry, Nomad has done just about everything to earn a living as a career musician. From being music director to celebrity artists, playing iconic arenas and stadiums, composing for film and TV, playing your average local club gigs, he's done it all. Nomad's mission is to empower musicians across the globe with strategies for a sustainable career while blasting stereotypes, and to bring you tried and true wisdom from his colleagues in this crazy business we call music.
Hello, I'm Michael Elsner from Master Music Licensing, and I attribute much of the success that I've had throughout my own career to the simple fact that I've made it a point to learn from other musicians who are doing or who have already done what I aspire to do. And we live in such an incredible time right now where there are musicians like Nomad who are available to you for you to learn from. Highly successful musicians who have taken their systems and their strategies and their processes, all their knowledge and experience, and they've created an opportunity to share that with you in a way that literally saves you years of trial and error, often avoiding the mistakes that they made. Now, I'm very fortunate to have met Nomad early in my career, and I made it a point to learn as much as I possibly could learn from him.
Yay, it's Friday, it's payday. No, it's not. What the hell's wrong with you, man? I'm a musician. I don't get paid every Friday. Jeez. The rest of the world gets paid on Friday. Normal people do, but we're not normal. We're musicians. Okay, so that's the gist of it, right? Well, payday doesn't come every Friday. It's talking about making a living as a musician, a career musician in life, daily, when life is normal. It's hard because whether it's gigs or sessions or a composition that you were hired to do, or production, producing some songs, or whatever it may be, teaching, whatever it is, that money is not consistent. Why? Because we are self-employed. What does self-employed mean? We're an independent contractor. It means that we do work job to job to job. Each job is not related to the next job. They're independent of one another, and we are not affiliated with a corporation or a company. We are independent. We do contract work, which means gig work. We're gig workers, right? We're not the only ones, by the way. Think about it. Think about the Lyft or the Uber you drove in to get you to the last gig you did. Those are gig jobs, gig to gig, independent contractors. Yeah, they're not self-employed because they're working for a bigger corporation, but technically they still are because they're not in that corporation. They're just doing one-offs. Gig work, all right, whether it's a fly date, it's a one-off, right? You leave Thursday, you come back Sunday, whatever it is. Fly dates, quickies, gigs. And what does that mean? That means that they don't come every week, and the paycheck doesn't come every week. So how the hell are you supposed to make a living? Well, you have to get really good at budgeting. Man, I failed on this so hard. There were so many times where I should have been saving money and I didn't. Why? Why? That's why I'm here today, to hopefully implore you and tell some of you out there who have bad spending habits, get a hold of it. Start saving, okay? Now look, the world is much more enlightened today than when I was coming up because we have the interwebs now and social media and awareness. Technology is helping us learn at rapid paces. Anything we want, we can just look up immediately. There's tutorials on everything. There's master classes and all kinds of information that we can just absorb immediately.
You don't need millions of followers to make a sustainable living, but you do need high-quality music that rises above the noise. That's why we created Pro Level Sessions, a self-paced online course taught by experienced career musicians, revealing studio secrets of the industry to get you on the fast track with your remote studio rig. For a limited time, Pro Level Sessions will be available for an unbeatable price, because we know it's all about the budget. So head on over to thecareermusician.com before June 1st to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Be seen, be heard, and most of all, get the gig with The Career Musician.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller, and you're listening to the Pantheon Network.
So start studying finances, start studying budgeting, start studying the best way to save the money that you do make. I can't do it, man. Last month I only made $500 and my rent is $1,700. Well, you better have some reserves somewhere. Otherwise, your ass is going to be on the what street? And you don't want to be on the street because it's harder to get a gig that way. Doesn't mean you can't do it. You can. You can get out there and busk, make some money. Yes, it's going to be hard. And there's success stories of that too. So because we do not have regular income, what is the secret? Once again, there is no secret. It's common sense. If you make $500 this month and $1,500 next month, and the month after you make $3,000, all right? Let's just say that's $5,000, right? 3,000 plus 15 is 45 plus another 5. That's $5,000 in 3 months. And your overhead, all of your bills, cost $3,000, let's just say. All right, so you're good. For those 3 months, you paid your bills at $1,000, all of your living expenses, and you have $2,000 left over. What are you going to do? Are you going to go buy that brand new rig that you saw on sweetwater.com? Are you going to get the latest, hottest freaking, keyboard controller from Native Instruments for all the software plugins that you just bought? Or are you going to be like, no, let me see. I have $2,000. You know what? Why don't I put $1,500 in savings, take the other $500, and if I really need some new gear, I'll do like a payment plan. But do an interest-free payment plan. Don't put it on your credit card or sign up with somebody who has interest-free. That's why I love Sweetwater, and there's tons of companies out there that do that. And by no means is this an endorsement for Sweetwater. I have no affiliation with them. I would love to get them to be a sponsor on the show, but I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future maybe. But they have great deals, and there's other companies that do it. You sign up, I'll get your credit, and again, if you have good credit, if you've paid your bills consistently and you have good credit, you can sign up, you get the interest-free account with them. Be like, you know what? I'm going to get that Native Instruments controller, that dope one with all the pretty lights. I love that one. I want one myself, by the way. So you can get that, and I think you make payments on it that might cost you $60 a month or something. Okay, that's manageable. You know what I mean? As long as you do it interest-free for a year, then that means you have a whole year to pay off that keyboard. So if you want to put $100 one month or $300 one month, go for it. Knock it out. But don't let that 12-month, deadline approach and you didn't pay it off, because now you're going to be hit with all the retroactive interest oftentimes. Sometimes they don't do retroactive, they just do it moving forward. But still, you don't want interest. Do not pay interest on gear. It's bullshit. It's stupid. It's never going to return. It's never going to have an ROI, return on investment, if you pay interest on your gear. It's just not. So learn how to budget. Payday Friday is a hoax. We don't get it. But it's okay. It's just part of being a musician. It's not a hoax. I'm being silly. But listen, do it. Save your money. Learn how to budget. All right? Nomad here. Thanks for checking in with me.
Add The Career Musician to your Spotify playlist today.
Help us continue to provide you with new and engaging content by getting our ratings up. Please subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Hi, I'm Nomad, host for the Career Musician Podcast. In my 30 years plus as a professional musician, I've done just about everything to earn a living in this crazy biz. Studio musician, world tours, local club gigs, teaching, composing for TV and film, you name it, I've done it. Through this process, I've curated a vast network of talented music makers and shakers, so now I'm sharing with you their insider look of the industry with advice and anecdotes of which I think you'll thoroughly enjoy. It is my desire to inspire, motivate, teach, and reappropriate the power that musicians have in the art of music itself.
The Career Musician Podcast with your host, Nomad.